Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking to you about one of my favorite foundations. It's actually one of my favorite drugstore foundations. It's from L'Oreal. It's their Infallible Pro Matte 24-hour Demi Matte Finish Foundation. This one is amazing and it's also very inexpensive, which a lot of us love. I'm going to go ahead and just start applying it just so you guys can kind of see how it looks as I talk a little bit about it. And I'm going to start with 108. So this is the shade that I'm going to be using in this foundation. And right now I have on a little bit of moisturizer, but I am going to put a little bit of primer on. Now this is one of my favorite drugstore primers. It's from Maybelline, their Instant Age Rewind. Cannot talk. So I'm just going to put a little bit on all over before I put on my foundation. And a little bit of this goes a long way. It's like really slick. But I definitely always recommend to use a primer, whether it's this one or anyone, but it does make a really big difference. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the foundation. Because I'm a little bit more tan, this color suits me a little better. Normally I'm like 107 or 106. And this formula comes in 12 different shades. And a lot of them tend to have more of a yellow base, which I personally like, and which is why I like this one compared to other drugstore foundations, because a lot of them have really pink undertones, so I never felt like I had an accurate match with some of the other ones out there, but this one matches me really well. So I'm just like stippling this on and like trying to buff it out a little bit. I'm gonna use my beauty blender as well. So I'm just gonna finish applying this. So now that I have it on all over, I've just applied it on with my foundation brush and I worked it in once again with my beauty blender. And honestly, like I said before, this stuff is really, really flawless. The coverage is about medium. You can still kind of see a little bit of freckles and like beauty marks here and there, so it's not full coverage, but it does make you just completely, like it evens out skin tone and all that good stuff. So another amazing thing about this is the price point, which being that it's drugstore, we all know that it's gonna be a lot less expensive compared to like other like department store makeups that we might use. But it ranges, I've seen it anywhere from like $11 to $15 in different drugstores like CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, even Target. I'm sure Walmart probably carries it too. So another really cool thing with this foundation is I find it really similar to the Studio Fix Fluid from MAC. They're like the most comparable formula-wise, just in case you want another one to reference to or just to know like how to compare it. They really resemble each other. They both like have a matte finish. They both are long wearing. They're great for people who have like more oily skin. One thing with this one is it does not have SPF, where the MAC one does have an SPF 15. But you can also do like a moisturizer underneath that carries an SPF in it if that's something that concerns you. But just know that this one, the L'Oreal Infallible one, does not carry that. But other than that, it has just as good of a coverage. Another thing I wanted to point out on this is that it says it's a 24-hour foundation. It really does last all day. Like I have had this on from morning until night and this stuff doesn't move, it doesn't slip, it holds really well. I think it's also really extra important just to stress wearing a primer with it because it helps to keep it in place better too. But aside from that, this is definitely one of the better foundations out there, and being that it's drugstore, it just makes it even that much more amazing. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and you enjoy. Thanks so much for watching.